Hi, welcome to Market in a Minute. Today, we'll recap market last week and we'll be taking a closer look at the current market landscape. Last week, in the field of commodities, we had the futures of Palladium rising more than 10%, following discussions among G7 allies regarding potential sanctions on Russian exports. Currently, Russia is responsible for almost 40% of global palladium production. Gold kept the bullish trend and closed the week with another record high. About the American market, we must highlight the performance of Tesla's share. It jumped more than 20%, marking their most significant gain in over a decade. This was after the company reported its quarterly earnings and forecasted substantial growth for the coming year. Regarding the futures of US indices, we had mixed feelings in the markets. A bearish week for both S&P 500 and Dow Jones, while Nasdaq closed the week with gains. And the US dollar had a strong bullish movement and closed the week also with gains. Looking ahead, let's talk about some key economic events coming up this week that could shake things up in the markets. It will be a busy week for the US stock markets as major companies will deploy its earnings from the last quarter. Google, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple are the ones leading the line. Follow us on social media to stay updated about these events. On the economic calendar, we'll have first, on Wednesday, the announcement of the gross domestic product from Eurozone. After 3 rate cuts in a row made by the ECB, investors are relying in a positive number that could bolster the euro currency and lead a bullish trend. The forecast suggests an increase in comparison to the previous number. For these events, we will monitor the performance of euro, US dollar, yen, and euro 50. On Thursday, the Bank of Japan interest rate decision will be in focus. Worth reminding, the last week Tokyo CPI declined and suggested a cooling down economy. With the global trend of central banks considering rate adjustments, all eyes will be on whether the BOJ maintains its current stance or hints at future changes. Our focus will be on yen, US dollar, euro, and on Nikkei. And on Friday, we'll have the last non-farm payroll in the United States before the presidential election. The current forecast suggests 123,000 jobs created, a number far below the previous. This is for sure a main gauge of American economy, and will have a huge impact in prices a week apart from US presidential election. We'll keep an eye on USD index and US indices. In summary, earnings announcements from the biggest companies in the US stock market, release of the GDP in the Eurozone, BOJ interest rate, and non-farm payroll will definitely make this week a full of opportunities for investors. Stay tuned with Excent Capital. Good trades.